Oh, hold on. All right, now ready. It's a hot one. I think it's hotter in here than outside. I don't know. I don't think we're getting a breeze. Joel says we should get a screen door. I think he might be right. Don't tell him I said. All right, so I was thinking I want to paint something watery because it feels nice to look at water right now. Let's say this thing. Okay, this kind of background, but with maybe a little grump or a periwinkle floating in an orange inner tube kind of thing. But all right, I have to figure out how to do the water in multiple layers so it gets like that nice refraction, whatever reflection thing going on. And how to do the transparent orange. I don't have any masking fluid. Do I just tape a rough donut-y shape out? A little grumpy shape? I could do that. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try that. And also, like, what is this? Did you guys see this on the internet? This thing. It says something like, sorry they didn't send us the movie posters in time, but why is it so good? It's like bad but good. Is that viral marketing? I don't know. But maybe you guys know better than I do. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So I got this. I don't want to go grab my nice. Did I get the nice rough watercolor paper? I got so many here. I should try one of these. This one I don't use because it's like alligator paper. But I have a lot of it. It's really thick. Look at that. So I could do that. Let's see. I like this one. This wasn't very expensive. So then I got this one thinking it was this. They're two different things. What's the difference? Smooth and medium. Okay. So I like this one. Set it to the... I'll make a no and a yes pile. Okay. Maybe no's, maybe yeses. This is very linty somehow. It might not be for watercolor. Maybe it's just for pencils or something. Where's my... Here it is. Woof. Okay. Bungalow Glow! How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hello, friend. Yeah, it's nice to see you. I'm going to do, what did I leave it on Weird Spider-Man? No, I didn't. I want to do something like this in watercolor with the little grump or periwinkle. Poor Manny. Manny needs more love, but maybe Manny floating, enjoying some fun in the sun. And I have a bunch of paper. I don't want to go back into my Arches rough watercolor paper for like a study of something, but what if it comes out good, right? So I have to like find the happy medium. Decent paper, but not like my premium paper. Oh yeah, here I wanted to see, like, what am I getting wrong here? Okay, let's see what this says. Okay. The doo-doo art paper, I don't think that's accurate. 100% cotton, high quality Japanese watercolor paper features. With its moderately rough texture and flexibility, this paper has a textured surface that retains water well, allowing for natural watercolor effects such as blending and shading. But it's like linty. Watercolor acrylic colored inks, also suitable for picture letters. That's probably their nice calligraphy stuff. Doo-doo art paper. What are they? What are they? Let me try a different app and see if it has a more elegant translation. It says do. I don't know. Do art paper. Okay, they just doubled up on the do. 209 grams acid free. Okay, but it's not my favorite. It's a little. Wait, that's not the one. Hold on. I'm sorry, doo-doo paper. You might be okay. Maybe it's this one I didn't like. White Watson. I feel like I like White Watson. I feel like I got a bunch of Shikishi boards that were that, and I like them. Hi, Derek. How are you? I'm gonna do some painting, and I've got a bunch of pads of watercolor paper that I want to use. Like they're kind of like they're being ignored. This one's both strong texture and the most natural whiteness. Transparent watercolors, gouache, acrylics, colored pencils. Perfect for picture letters. Thick paper, acid. Ah, see? These I don't know about. Yeah. And I got another, this. This is the dew paper, which might be okay. Is this the one I don't like? Why do I have so many papers that I don't understand? Here, let's see this one. New Bredan paper. Bredan paper. Okay, this one. You like painting too, Derek? I'm gonna try to do something like this in watercolor, but with my character floating instead of that little beach ball. So I'm excited about trying the water. Everything else is just like a it's gonna be like, well, at least you tried kind of thing. Okay. Okay, so this one might be the linty one that I don't like. These guys are getting unnecessarily dinged. I think this is the linty one that I don't like, and it also says this printmaking paper is milky white, has a resilient surface, and absorbs paint and other materials. Suitable material: wood block printing, etching, lithography, silk screen printing, sumi watercolor. Sounds different. They do add watercolor there, but wood block printing, etching, maybe it adds quality to it that's not as preferable. I'll try to draw it too. I'll post it on my account. Ooh, thank you, Derek. I got 2 of these. Cold press finish, cold press finish. 100% cotton. This feels very cottony. Which paper are you looking for? Derek, I don't know. I have a bunch of these like postcard size watercolor papers that I kind of have on a shelf and I don't really get into very often. I've been opting for this really nice watercolor paper I have. It's Arches Rough watercolor paper, and then I buy a bigger pad and I cut it to size. But it's, I don't know, it's nice. I'm kind of burning through it, and I have all this other paper that's probably fine too, that just needs some love. So I'm trying to figure out of my collection which are we gonna try. These seem very similar. Is it one's a, they're both blocks. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna set these in the no pile. This guy, he's like alligator paper. This one is like linty. And this one is okay, but I have a better version. This one's smooth. And this one says medium, and I think I like the medium better. If you're doing watercolor, soft paper may not be the choice. Yeah, I'm thinking you're correct. So these are, I'm tempted for these cottony papers. Cold press. Cold press is all right. I've decided I don't like hot press. It's too smooth. I like rough and maybe cold. I might be coming to a decision here. All right, I'm gonna do one of these fluid ones. Plus, these are really easy to find in all the art stores. Okay. So what do we have here? Ooh, okay, wait. Well, these are the same. Let's see. So 4x6, 4x6, 300 pound, 640 GSM. Oh, this one's a heavier one by a lot. This one's easy block. This one's not so easy, I guess. Should we get, then let's do the better one, right? The thicker one. Easy block. He says easy block too, but it's smaller. Okay. 10 sheets, 15 sheets. How much were these? This one was $6.39. Not bad. This one says don't worry about it, I guess. All right. Never heard of it, says Derek. There is cold paper and hot. Yes. Let's see. So I don't have any examples. Do I? Let's see. Let's see. Here's the rough stuff that I like. I've been cutting down. This is rough. It's a piece of garbage. Nice. Okay. What do I got here? See, I semi-cleaned and now everything's gone. Okay, hold on. I might have some scraps in here. So, watercolor paper, the rough watercolor paper. Well, how do they, oh, hot press, perfect. How do they even make it? They don't really, they must press it in some way. Maybe the alligator, that sounded good. It's too rough. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what do I have here? Here's the hot press. This, they press it hot and it gets very smooth. And the rough, I don't know if it's not pressed at all or lightly because it's really rough. Here's an example of the rough. Cold press is somewhere in the middle where it's not super. Here, okay. So this is the rough of the arches rough. It's a little more absorbent than the alligator paper I was complaining about. The watercolor settles really nicely into this one. Hot press is like an iron to make it not wrinkly. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. See how smooth it is? That's the hot press. This is the rough. And somewhere in the middle is cold press. And I don't have an example of that. I thought I was holding one. Hot. Hot. Yeah. Okay. Just as good as I could do for now. Oh, cold. Cold press. Are these all cold? Look at that. Now I could do them in order. Hot press, cold press, rough. And let's see. And then, yeah, it's kind of hard to tell the difference. It's like the texture is a little bigger on the rough. It looks like the ceiling. Popcorn ceiling. Do they feel cold and hot? No, it's just paper. Maybe at the paper pressing plant. Okay, so let me move this up. Okay, so put my colds here. And then if you want to get super crazy, there's this stuff here, which is basically like, I don't know what, rag looking paper. Not good for fine detail. I'll leave one out just in case. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Yeah, so I think I should start with I'm going to start the drawing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Derek. Okay. I took this out of a plastic bag. I guess I will put it in this bag. Okay. Could live there. It could live here. So am I decided on this paper? I kind of don't want to use it in the block. Should I leave it in the block? Maybe I should. Just do it as nature intended. So like the watercolor block, if you don't know what this is all about. Paper is all bound together. It's like glued together on these two sides, and it's loose on this side. So when you're done painting, you just take like some sort of knife and you separate it. I guess it keeps it from curling up on you, but then I just get paint everywhere. All right, let's do that. So, I don't think I want to tape it. I think I want to do just like a watery loose line that's all around. Don't do the block. I don't like that. It'll be very gentle. There. No paper has been harmed in the creation of this art. Okay, so let's see. Let's put the inner tube over here. I'm gonna draw super faint. That's too close to the edge. It'll get darker in a second. Where is, oh, here it is. He makes the other papers have color, maybe just be careful. Yeah, I think, you know what? If that's what they want me to do, paint with the papers all stacked together like this, then that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So if I'm planning on ending it right here, in the little space, and then here's where the inner tube could be. Like we're having a bird's eye view, looking straight down into this pool. And, okay, so I made a donut. It's hard to see, but trust me, it's there. I kind of want to put him inside, not laying on top of it. And make it easier for me to not just do like a full body. Manny? I gotta do Manny. He doesn't get enough love. I don't even have any examples. Oh, here he is. This is Manny. He's a little orangey yellow guy. He likes building robots. He's got one tuft of hair right on top there. He's got a can-do attitude. It's just not going his way in this one. It's got a robot on it. Okay. There we go, sir. So then, decisions. I guess it'll just be... Oh, now I've got to do like deep seas disrupted by underwater. I just made this into intermediate level. I don't know if I'm ready. Trunks. And then let's just let his arms dangle in the water. Goodness, what did I get myself into? He's gonna be wearing his not his water goggles, his like weird orange goggles. Okay, let's see. You should do him, but not in that position. Derek, it's already happening. It's already happening. Not that I disagree with you, but the train's moving. I think we could do it. And you know what? If it doesn't work, hopefully we'll learn something. Okay. Let's see what we could do. I could just, I'm praying no mistakes for yourself. Mistakes happen. You know what you do? You figure out a way to reel them in, like incorporate the mistakes into whatever your painting or drawing is. Unless it's pencil, I'll go ahead and erase it. But if you have an oopsie with the paint, you can make it blend sometimes, unless it's like a big ink spot right on somebody's face. Derek, it was really cool to see you. Good luck with your artwork. But yeah, if I make mistakes, when I make mistakes, you just kind of figure out a way to make them make sense rather than ditching the whole thing. Okay, where is, here it is. My mistakes are usually fall in the category of like some sort of ink situation. So it just means, oh, I guess this area is going to be a little darker than I thought. And sometimes it works out better, just looks bolder. All right, I sunk his feet into the inner tube. I think that'll save me some headache. Do I put stripes on the inner tube? No, should I? I want it orange on the blue because I like that. Hi Vince, how are you? How's your day been so far? There he is. I'm gonna try to do something like this, but with the Manny floating in the pool. So I'm interested in trying that water refraction kind of thing. Okay, yeah, let's sink his hands into the water. So we don't have to draw arms and hands. Just put it in there. Okay. He's too high. I wish I could just like transform it and then just drop it down a little bit. That's okay. He's just gonna drift right off. Just cool as a cucumber. Okay, so how much of this, I think I should at least figure out a definitive outline so that I can kind of, I try to tape some of it. It's not going to be perfect, but I think I can work something out with the imperfect lines that the tape's going to create. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. See that? Stripes or no? It would be white and orange. Hi, Talon. I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing? I'm contemplating my decisions here. I think my inner tube is just a little wide right here. I'm gonna end the day with the hankering for donuts after this. No donuts. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll put those little stripes. They're not stripes, they're like stripes. What are they? The big sections, colored sections. Thank you, Talon, I appreciate it. Maybe this is one of the videos where I actually finish a piece of art. We'll see. Okay. So we could try that. All right. So, what do we know? We know that this is going to be pretty uninterrupted. Helen, you have a really good day. Enjoy the rest of your day and all the stuff you have to do. Thanks for dropping in for a little visit. Okay, let's see. So I was thinking with the water stuff, how many layers? Let's have a look. So if I do like irregular little blue blobby shapes, leaving some white in between them, I feel like there should be 3 layers of that. And then the top layer I would go back into with a little bit of white, like what do I have? This stuff, bleed proof white. Oh shoot, there we go. On the last layer of white water stuff, I added water to this and separated. Oh yeah, this is the one I put a little mark so that I can know this was my diluted version. I don't need this yet. I feel like shaking. Okay. One thing. Check that off the to-do list. Congratulations. Yeah, shuck it. Okay. Okay, Manny. He's like real stretched. Shoulders high because he's just like raw. Look at that. Okay, something like that. And I guess it goes into the water right there. What does this side do? Yeah, and then it needs little water ripples around where his arms dip in. Hi, Derek. Welcome back. I can actually see what I'm drawing now. So where's your little face? Hold on. Do that. Thought it would take long for me to come back. I guess not, just a few minutes. Okay, so this is, let's see. That's where his little shoulders would be. This is where his neck would be. So then where the heck is your head? Like off of the paper. Figure this out for real. At least the outline of it, so then I could do the water part, which is basically the only thing I'm interested in, is figuring out the water. But let's see. You don't have to see your neck. You could be looking forward. All right, that's enough erasing. Somebody I know uses transfer paper to like transfer cute drawings onto watercolor paper, and this is like the exact reason. I think you don't erase and ruin like the fibers before you even start any painting. Okay, so that's true. And this is where your little tuft of hair would be. Not back here though. Top of your head. So that's your hair. Okay. I need to go. Maybe I'll get my community to watch your streams, but I'm just a little kid, so bye. Derek, thank you so much. Yeah, you do what you need to do. You take care of all the important stuff. And I like having you around, so whenever you want to drop in, you're welcome to. Okay. Okay. So something like this. All right, Manny, you ready? Let's figure out where the edge here is. Ooh, kind of right there. Kind of right there. Okay. All right, we'll figure this out. So whatever keeps under this tape, I can kind of make it okay by using some kind of opaque stuff after the fact and using whatever bleeds through as kind of like a reflective color, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm very unsure, but how did you just like it's already ruined? Okay. Here, hold on. Let's try it one more time. Are you sticking? Okay. Kind of sticking. I think I can work with that though. What's under here? Here, let's do this. It's gonna be an exercise and well, we'll just figure it out. Okay. That. What else? Can I stick this? There. Just got teeny little pieces of tape clinging to me. Okay, so you can be... Yeah, we can do that. Okay. And his little head. All the shape. Perfect. Oh, thing of beauty. Let's see. I don't have any of that liquid mask stuff. When I had some, I just remember struggling with that as well. So I don't know which is better or worse. All right, we'll go for that. All right, before I get bits of tape over every single little thing, let me just collect these. I get like stuck in my hair. So I have watercolors, not watercolors, like colors of water. Plenty, like these are perfect. Let's see. Like that one, just by itself. And then if I wanted to deepen some of the colors, I could dab some of that in. This manganese blue. I don't know why it granulated like that. Worst swatch maker ever. Is this even the right one? No, this is the one. So you're up here now, okay. I moved his residence. Okay, that guy. Wait, no, that guy. eraser dust in my thing.
Game over.
So then what would work better? If I want to hide some of those like white refraction parts underneath layers of color, then the topmost, I should go dark on the bottom one, and then go light. No, I feel like it should be like maybe medium all throughout and just let it build. Because then if it's dark, then there's nowhere to go. Light or just the same and let it add up on itself. What do you think? So, who do I like for this job? That's my mixing brush. How about like the big swooshy one that I never use? Because I got giant ones. Usually I'm working like 3" by 3". I get the tiniest brushes I have, but I got options here. Look at these. I never use this one. Who is this guy? Holbein Black Resable? I bet you it's a squirrel or something. Not squirrel. Synthetic? Does it feel synthetic? I don't know what this is. I can't tell the difference. Oh. Ooh, it's soft. Here, hold on. Let's see. Where's my... Here, let's see. What's the reference? What are we doing here? This thing. Okay. I don't mind this brush. So, considering I never use it, today is its day. It's your time to shine. I would like it to be like smoother on the edges. Why did you get so light? There we go. Yeah, Manny's gonna be like drifting right out of the pool. Smooth. Smooth him out. Is it the brush? Or is it me? It's probably me. Oop. Right, hear that shape now. So that should be like more arm disturbed. That's where his arm is sitting under. Oops, kind of dark. There we go. I'm imagining further away from where he's hanging out are those bigger, I don't know what you call them, pieces, wise, whatever. Soak it up. Soak it up. So his head isn't touching water. I imagine it kind of lifted up a little. Something like that. Okay. Not hot enough for you. Heat gun. There's like a big puddle right there. It's almost done. I wanted to dry it because I want to keep those lines and then go over it with the same but different kind of pool lines. So then some of that white will be covered. And then do I do 3 layers of it? We'll see what it looks like after 2. And then when it seems, I don't know, when it feels right, I guess, I don't know, I'll go in with the this stuff and pick out my favorite bits of these little white parts. I don't know, it's like a whole, it's just an experiment. We're gonna figure it out together. Look at that. It's like granulating, whatever. You never do it when I want you to. Almost. This is the one. I think we did it. Alright, I'm gonna try the other brush. See if it's... Okay, I got two choices here. I know this one's good. This one I never use. Has a nice sharp point. I use it smaller brothers. This one's just a little chunkier for the size I usually work with. So, I don't know. What are the benefits then? Holds more ink, more paint? I can't decide. I'm gonna try this one. Okay. It just seems like the shape will be a little more controllable. Not as long. I have no idea if this is gonna work. It feels like it should. It's not like that crazy. Just layer it thinly. And then I'll cover the white. Maybe the blue is unchanged. So then, if that's true, I'm really depending a lot on the white that I'm going to paint over it. That's fine. Some of it looks pretty interesting. This better than that. Okay, so let's see. One more. One more discomfort of heat. Okay. It's still wet, but I'm gonna take the tape off and do whatever little water is inside on the inner part, the inner tube. Hot tape. Tape everywhere. Okay. So let's see. kind of watery. Let's see if we could help it out. Okay. So, what brush? You? Is this a good thin one? I got an extra thin. That might be too itty bitty. Where do you live? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh no. Oh, good. Like, I dropped it, I'll never find it again. It's so small and clear. This is what I'm deciding between these two. This one looks nice on the left. This stuff. It's warm from the heat gun. I like this little one better. In the reference, there's like little blurry parts. Yeah, and this tiny little under the water parts too. It's so multi-layered. Be watery. Keep flicking this brush. I'm gonna find little driplets. If not in this pool of water, on my keyboard for sure.
Game begin.
You think? I think it's adding to the effect so far.
When the drum beats go, play this.
Okay, so what about this little inner tube? I think I'm ready for that. My favorite color, orange. Do I do the under painting first? Like a light, watery blue bit. And then some orange. Here, let me close the white or knock it. It does need like a little drip of white. I never do that right. I always make them flat. I don't make them like just drip splash real nice. I make like viscous like lines or something. Okay, so like that. All the erasing catching up to me because there's a bunch of pulled up fibers right here. Maybe it could be shadow. Okay, so I got orange and white sections here. If I don't put too much on the white, and this is all it's going to be, which seems like it needs more. So what does that mean? I don't want to go through all of it, because then it will make the orange too shadowy. Okay, so let's see. orange. I got my favorite orange. It's like a Schminke 218, whatever that is. I don't know. That one right there. It's perfect. I love it. This paper, it's like dry brushing. Let's see what I could do to like leave white areas for reflection, or like plasticky white reflection, but then also kind of picking up colors from the pool water reflection. Skip a section where it's going to be white. Try to remember. Let's see. Got a big stripe here. I guess I can tuck it in since maybe Manny's blocking some of the light. A little darker. Yep. And go this section. yellow. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate that. It could use like an additional bluish color in there. I don't know if it will just be problematic or add something. Let me try it somewhere. Oh, it's kind of neat. Let's see how that dries. What can I do with the white parts? I got a gray, but it's like a stone gray color. So if I add just a tiny bit of blue to make it a cooler color, can I use that as like a white shadow color? Oh, there it is. Maybe. Okay, Mr. Manny. Let's see. I got all this white, this wet stuff everywhere. Okay, stay. So painting Manny is going to be tricky because the paper is super fuzzy. So limited detail. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. That's going to be an issue. So what can we do to minimize it? Simplicity, right? Just don't get too fussy. Let's see how the paint sits. Manny, he's like a umbery color. He's not skin tone. Let's see. Keep going with this brush. Maybe a little harder brush. Let's see. Hold on though. Am I supposed to do the shadow color first, right? Underneath his umber color. That would just be the same watery color I've been using. Okay, let's see. I already changed that though. I added like turquoisey. So, okay. Oh, that's not even, there we go. Just a little drop shadow right here. Painting on toilet paper right here. Okay, we'll try that. Now the umber. Let's see. See, I told you I was gonna get tape all over everything. It's creeping in. I'm gonna put skin tone in the water reflection, but that should be like trunks, swim trunks or something. Gonna go straight over his hair. Maybe I'll do his hair along with the line art over the watercolor. Or is that a bad idea? Because it's so textured. It's like nothing comes off the brush. And then when it does, it just sits in a bubble on top of the paper. okay, Manny. You'll be okay. We're all here rooting for you. Okay, and he's got weird little orangey red eye colors in his eyelids in the surrounding area. Thumb bleed is good. Okay, this could look a lot better when it has line art over it. And that could just be like a little bit of underpainting. What the heck is that? What is that? Huh. Okay, so then let's see. He needs trunks. Red trunks? Okay, Manny. What do you think of that? Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do black line art, white line art, and I think we'll be done. Let's see. Oh, this is brown. Oops. Try again. Blind grab in the shadows. There we go. Am I supposed to mix this? Just let it settle. It's made a bubble. Got a bubble popper. See that? Use this as my paper blotter, my ink blotter. super bleedy. And the lines just go like feathery real quick. Hey, Shadow. What are you doing? You giving a lurk?
Game begin. When the drum beats go, play this.
So like some of the orange was bleeding through. I'm gonna pretend that it's reflection in all the water. So let's see. Let's find your little face.
Game over.
Kind of see it. I can kind of still see it. Let's see. It's looking ever so slightly to the right. This is the toilet paper area. It's so soft. Okay. Let's see. Mistakes were made, but I think we can still make something nice or cute. I'm giving up on Manny's goggles because the paper's not very agreeable. Okay, so he needs, right now it just looks like brown grump, but with his little hair tuft, I think we can do it. Okay, let's see. Bit of sheen. No, I think about as good as this one can get. He looks pretty relaxed. And I was able to experiment with that water technique. Look at that. We should all be so lucky. Our salt, splish, splash. Let's see. Can I do it with this? Kind of. Here, let's give it a go. Where's someone's getting splashed, but it's not the painting. Hold on. There we go. Look at that. Ugh. He's so cute. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna call it done. From 0 to finished in one stream. Mark it. Mark it down. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Whoa. Hey, Chris, how are you? Complete. It's done, yeah. See. Let's see. Okay. I'm full of paint. That's okay. All right. Let's try this. Okay. Been lurking while I work on others. I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you very much. I don't ever look at I see people here, but you guys are pretty chill and I don't want to bug you. I know you guys, it's like work and lurk kind of thing. I love that myself. So, but you guys want to go on a raid raid? I found another artist, popular artist that I didn't really discover until recently. You wanted to see some talented people? Okay, let's try. I don't even know if they have the raids open. Control copy. Okay, we're gonna try this. So hold on. Let's I have my concert, my Angine de Poitrine, pardon the pronunciation, concert next Tuesday. So either Monday or Wednesday I'm gonna stream instead. So let's see. Let's do that one. Okay. So that way I'll let you guys know through the Discord, like what the plan is. Shift this one, Discord. Hold on, let me do this way instead. Thank you, Vince. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the compliments. I appreciate that too. Okay, so let's do a raid. Everybody just say like a mini raid or something. I can't spell it. Oh gosh, I'm so good at this. A little something like this with your favorite emote. What do I got? What are my selections? Oh, I could barely reach that one. Okay, something like that. So all right, let's try. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go. You ready? All right, let's do a good old-fashioned raid. All right, I'll see you guys sometime next week. Thank you so much for hanging out. And don't disturb Manny. He's doing a nice soak right now. Okay, see you guys next week.